YouTube? So we are going to take out this Victory Empulse TT. We have 10.4 kilowatts of power, best in class 3.6 kilowatt onboard charger. Charge time is 3.9 hours. Fully adjustable 43mm inverted forks. LCD display, dual disc Brembo brakes, cast aluminum wheels, lightweight, permanent magnet AC motor. Price is $19,999. So we're going to take this out today.
Requiring gloves.
Ready, Pete?
I'm ready. I'm going to go through the bike. Up, guys.
Alright, and it's on. And we'll use this to sync. Good. We have our sync. And we are on. It's funny, she says you can leave this in first gear if you want. It's basically just a twist. You can pretty much twist and go, or you can use a clutch. So Victory basically bought out whatever was left of Brembo and took all of the bikes. Wow, that is so crazy. All the noise is coming from every other bike, just not this one. How cool is that? Alright. We do have our indicators, we have high beam, low beams, we have a start button, and a takeoff. Wow, this is pretty much like riding a sport bike. Wow, this is great. It's like riding a Buell with no weight. Oh shit! Oh snap! I took off in second gear. I didn't even take off in first, I took off in second. They're saying that you don't have to take, one of the sales guys is telling me, you don't have to put it in first, you can just keep it in third gear and pretty much just take off like that. But I kind of figure we'll go as traditional motorcycles. Anyhow, how's the seating? How does it feel? It feels pretty nice. You have a very slight lean forward. When you do get on the brake or on the gas, it gives you a little bit of a jolt. But it's not horrible, it's not bad. It's actually pretty nice. Now they say you don't have to use a clutch to shift. You can just use first, second, and third. I'm only using two hands on the shifter as it is right now. And wow, this thing, I'm barely touching the clutch and it just wants to go. That's it, barely. Wow, insane. And it's so quiet. I can hear the bike in front of me. From this, all I hear is a little bit of gear whine, and that's about it. But other than that, not much. But that power, man. Wow, it's like, you know what, this is like riding my blast but with no noise at all. And you lean a little bit further forward. The rear sets are a little bit lower, which is nice that it feels a little bit more comfortable. But wow, I could do this. I could do this every day. Just have a nice, peaceful ride. Just imagine that. So this is called a titanium silver with, I forgot the actual name of the red. But it's a titanium silver. Getting a lot of shaking in that front camera. And it's just really nice. But you can just tell that this thing has a lot of grunt. Like, it has a lot of grunt. I think it would most definitely, it could really take off and put that smile on your face that most of us motorcycle enthusiasts look for. You know, that's the thing that most of us like. We love a fast bike. And there's something to be said about a naked bike with none of that extra fairings and stuff like that on there. It's just naked and the wind is hitting you, and it's like you're experiencing the road firsthand. You're not looking through a windshield. It is a great experience, except for when you're on a highway. Anyhow, wow, this is just awesome. It is priced at $20,000, so it's pretty much not gonna be a cheap bike. And I'm still in second gear. I haven't even gone into third. Haven't even touched third. Insane. Insane. Wow. Oh man, this is what motorcycling is about. Just direct feel, direct input from the bars, direct input from the throttle. It's just beautiful. It really is. Brakes, they just bite. Wow, they bite. I'm barely touching them. I'm barely touching them. Holy crap, man. All you have to do is just give it a little tap. You barely need more than 2 fingers on the brake. This is the definition of 2-finger braking. Actually, you could even get away with 1-finger braking. Hitting tar snakes doesn't give any sort of odd vibrations or anything like that. It's pretty much just solid. Man, this is impressive. This is really impressive. I would love to take this like to Bear Mountain or Perkins Memorials and hit some of those twists. Holy crap, I would have the time of my life in this thing. And I just love these rear sets, like this where it has your feet. Just awesome. It's funny, when I got here, they all did a test ride and they left the Impulse. Nobody wanted to ride it. And I said, damn it, I'll ride it. And they were like, oh, nobody wants to ride it. They say it's too heavy. How the frig do you find this bike too heavy, but then you're riding that thing over there, which is like way heavier? There's no way that this could be considered heavy. Unbelievable. Now they say you don't have to use a clutch, but let's try shifting with the clutch. Let's see if that's smoother, because when you do shift without it, you get like a chuck. So let's try without. Let's try here. Yeah, that's actually a lot smoother. Okay, I like that better. I like that a lot better. Rear brake feels non-existent, to be honest. I kind of wish I rode this at Connecticut. I'm actually feeling sad that I didn't, because I think I would have really liked taking this on that test ride where they took you through some back roads that were just, oh, mwah, they're so beautiful. Whoa! Woo! Oh my God, that is just crazy. Crazy. It's funny because if you're like how I'm cruising now, if I let off the clutch, oh man, I would love this at the tail of the Dragon. You would have a blast. The brakes are just wow. Oh man. This is so much fun. It's just kind of too bad we can't really get a good test ride in. Wow. This is just a joy to ride, I must say. I'll tell you, the way I feel is like I would take this over a traditional engine. I gotta wait for this guy to put his bike in gear. Oh man, this thing feels like it would just eat that thing alive. Oh my God. And I wasn't even going like full throttle, maybe like 3/4. insane. Now, the power, the way it feels, it just, like it comes on and it just hits like a rock, like, When you turn that throttle, as soon as you give it that throttle and you're going, it just nails you. And it pulls. It does feel like it has a limit though. Like there's a certain point where it's like, okay, you know, that's it. It can't really go anymore. I'm not used to these non-self-canceling turn signals. I have to adjust to that. Wow, that's just great. That's just an awesome feeling. And all you hear pretty much is the wind. So I'm in third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear. So it's got 6 gears. All right, any more? Or is that it? Nope, that's it. 6 gears. I guess when you go up to the higher gears, maybe you save electricity. I'm not 100% sure. 6th gear has pull, but not the same, but you still get some pull. You can go down a gear, drop it down, and wow, that's amazing. I mean, it's like riding a bike that's just light with a lot of torque, and that's exactly the feeling that I usually get from my Buell. It has that low end grunt. It doesn't have the horsepower. I mean, this has way more, but you know, it's just that same weight feeling. A lot of the weight is down low as you're riding. It just feels, it's just a lot of fun to ride. I think that you would actually probably get in trouble because you'd forget about charging your battery. You'd forget that you actually have a battery on it that needs to be charged. I think that's extremely easy to forget, and it's just so flickable. I mean, just look at that. Crazy. Suspension actually is very good. I mean, yeah, you would want to stand on any rough bumps, but other than that, it's pretty darn good. Impressive.
Where's my charge at, Bob?
All right, I'm gonna go home. I don't need to ride anything else.
You have fun?
Oh my God, wow.